Hello, and welcome back to the Handy Outdoorsman. Today we're up at the property, just kind of getting out. You know, we've all been homebound since this coronavirus has taken effect in the United States. Yeah, come on through, Bo. And so we decided to come on up to the property and just get some things done, be outside, but yet, you know, be to ourselves. So it's rough time for everyone, and I hope everyone's being safe and they're healthy. So we're outside just enjoying the day today, and got a couple of things planned. As you can see behind me, I've got about 2,000 pounds of Lyme that I picked up at Tractor Supply, and I'm going to take this out to the food plot, though I'm not going to spread it today. I'm at least getting it here on the property. And then the next thing I want to do is pick up some compost and spread that in the food plots, and then get an early start. Last year I got a late start, and this year I want to be at least a month, if not 2 months sooner than I was last year, just so that I can get a better growing period, as well as the nutrients into the ground. The other thing is we also brought up some materials. I'll show you in a minute here. The tent where the tractor is stored got ripped to shreds this past winter, and so we've got to do something to reestablish the tent so the tractor is protected. As you can see here, I just took the sides that were blown away and wrapped the tractor up so it's protected. And you know, this is a Shelter Logic tent, and you know, they say the canvas on these things last about 3 years, and it was exactly 3 years in 2 months from when we put it up to the time it kind of fell apart. So we, you know, got the life expectancy out of it that we expected. But I plan on doing something a little bit different. I'm still doing some research to figure out exactly how I'm going to do it, but before I share that with you, I want to have all the bases covered and tell you exactly what I'm going to do. So that's a different video. Another thing that we're going to do today is since I got the trailer here, because I had needed to pick up the Lyme, is I'm going to bring back the Woods RM59 mower and bring it back to my home so I can work on it over the next several weeks and get that thing going. When I tried to use it last year, I just could not get it to spin at all. I would have to say that that's my fault. I left it uncovered. I haven't used it in 3 years. Haven't greased it, so you know, things are probably seized up in it. So all I want to do is take it back home, clean it up, change out the belts, maybe free up a pulley or two that needs to be done, so that when things start growing, I'll have a mower here for the property. So that's another reason why I got the trailer here. So today is just kind of not really getting anything done, just prepping for future projects. All right. First time in 4.5–5 months. Let's see how she does. Wow, I'm impressed. She pretty good for oh, pull out the choke. Uh-oh, something happened. All right, well, I just heard a little click underneath the hood. Let me figure out what that is and get back with you. But I mean, she just started up a second ago. All right, let me figure out what that is and I'll get back with you. Okay, now that I've got the battery terminal clean, let's give it another shot. It's really good. No spitting and sputtering, it started right up, so I'm happy with that. Alright, let me get this thing warmed up and then see if I can unload those pallets of lime with this. Not that this is really going to matter, but I can at least duck it a little bit better. It's kind of funny that I'm even doing this, but it's alright. Alright, let's whoa, that hydraulic fluid is stiff. Yeah, it hasn't been moved in a while. Hydraulic fluid is let it warm up for a little bit before I put her to work. Not sure how this is going to work, but I want to see if I can't pull this pallet of lime off. It's 2,000 pounds, so I may have to give it a few good jerks. If that doesn't work, I'll probably take off maybe 20 bags and then pull it off. But I didn't want to unload all 50 bags. But let's just see how this works. I'll set this camera up somewhere and let you guys see how this unfolds. Good, bad, or ugly. Alright, come and lay down. Come on. Right here, right here. Sit. Stay. Well, that actually worked much better than I thought. Oh my goodness. So here I was thinking that the tractor wouldn't be able to pull that, but it pulled it, and as soon as it got in the dirt, kind of bogged down, it stopped, but slid right off that trailer. Perfect. All right, now that things are going according to plan, I'm going to come up here and grab this mower and load that onto the trailer so I can take it back. All right, let me get set up for that. Saturday. Worked out very well. Alright, let me get this strap down and get that Lyme tarp, and we'll call it a day. Okay guys, here it is, the end of the day, and we got a lot accomplished. Had an agenda of what I wanted to get done today, and I got everything done. The main thing is that we were able to drop off the line that you see behind me on the pallet there. We got that taken care of so that the next time I come up, I can go ahead and start spreading that on the food plots. And I'm going to try and start seeing if there's a place where I can get some compost. I want to put some compost on there as well. Then I got the Woods M59 mower loaded. I'm taking that back home so that I can go ahead, tear it apart, fix it up, replace anything that's rusted, broken, or damaged, and get that working so that when the grass starts growing here, I'll have something to mow the grass with. And then the other thing that we loaded up was this back blade. Now, I picked this up a few years ago. The guy said it was rusted. It just needed a little working. Come to find out, he had welded all of the pivot points, and it's just a fixed blade. So it's really not going to do me well. So I'm just going to go ahead and scrap it. So I'm going to take that back and take it to the scrap yard so that we don't have too much stuff up here that's not needed. But as always, I appreciate you guys coming along today because it was very productive. And stay tuned because I've got several videos planned in the next coming months. Food plots, the mower, the tent, several things. So they're in the works. It's just going to take me a little time to put them all together. All right, as always, I appreciate you coming along and enjoying and joining me on these adventures. It's always nice to share. So until the next video, take care and God bless.